Hey guys, it's me, my guest, Detroit some guy, whatever you want to call me. Um, Sorry if you hear the sound of a fan on in the background. It's kind of hot where I am, or at least the temperatures have been pretty high during the day. It's actually close to the middle of the night right now as I record this. So I'm trying to be quiet so as not to disturb my neighbors, the whole deal. Anyway, you may notice that at least on this channel, the video game music channel, there has not been a ton of new uploads throughout the year so far. There's a few reasons for that. Um, the one that's the least big of a deal out of the way. Earlier this year, I started, of course, you may know, my archives account. Because earlier in the year, I was in a rut, with uploads, and I thought, oh, well, if I make an account to re upload all my old stuff, maybe I can get back into some kind of groove. And that account has been sitting with 5 subscribers and hardly any new uploads for months. So I feel like I kind of shot myself in the foot really a bit when I made that archive account because, as I had stated when I was announcing it, it would be solely for my old content. So my old content is supposed to go on that channel now if I follow through with that, instead of this channel where it may get more views, more attentions, things like that. More attentions, more attention. So that's the first kind of problem. The second problem is that I just have not had a lot of inspiration. I have not played a lot of new games lately that have meaties available for them, and even some of the older games I've gotten haven't had meaties available for them either. Um, and there's just not been a lot of games that have released so far this year that have really interested me much. There have been some, but not many. Um, I know this month there's the remake of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and I'm hoping, just like with the Super Mario RPG remake, that may give me a bunch of inspiration for things to cover. But we'll see if I can even afford it around that time, because May is typically a very busy month for my family. And then another factor that I feel is contributing to the lack of uploads on this channel. Maybe what they're doing on VG Music is more complicated than what I realize. Maybe there's a lot of things that I just don't know about how this stuff works. But it feels like for over a year, possibly longer, VG Music has just not had uploading enabled for their new files page. The top upload that I can see on their list is from back in 2023. It's now been a while since that upload, that final upload before they disabled uploads, so I don't know if someone knows what's going on with the tech or the code or the administration or whatever at VG Music. Do let me know. But all these factors combine to contribute to the fact that I haven't really uploaded a lot on this channel. Um, so why am I making this video, this update? First, let me say that, of course, on my non-VGM account, I've had more inspiration. I have been uploading a bit more regularly there. But I recently checked the folder that I have for this year of just my general remix folder that I listen to by myself sometimes. I guess you could call it this year's album folder or whatever. And there's hardly anything, despite the fact we're 5 months into this year. And I think if you compare that to like some previous years, I had much more done by this point in time, or at least I seem to remember that being the case. So anyway, this update, this video is to announce that I am opening the door to you guys requesting me stuff to cover on this channel. A few things that you should keep in mind. On this specific channel, it's not as bad on my non-VGM channel, but on this specific channel, uh, um, YouTube doesn't always notify me when someone has left a comment. It's really weird. I don't know why it's on this channel specifically, but yeah, YouTube just sometimes doesn't notify me when I've gotten a comment. So I'll get all these comments on all my videos, and I won't know until I actually check the comments section under YouTube Studio. So yeah, I'm opening the door to comments, but just realize that I may not notice that you've left a comment requesting stuff until much later, because again, YouTube doesn't inform me of that kind of stuff on this channel. So that's the first thing you got to keep in mind. The second thing, there has to be a MIDI available of the song. I know it can't just be a Plinky Plonk piano MIDI, or just a piano MIDI in general. It has to be an actual MIDI with all the stuff from the song laid out, like the percussion, the correct instruments, and everything. So long as there's a MIDI available of it that I can easily access, I will try my best to cover it as to the best of my ability. If there's multiple MIDIs of the song, even better, because there's different ways I can approach it then. Thirdly, if you can direct me to a MIDI rip of the song, if it's not on something like VG Music, that would be much appreciated, like a dump of MIDIs from the games or whatever, that would be nice. But the final thing I must clarify, because I did get into kind of like a back and forth with a user about this at one point, I am not going to sign up for any subscription service or any website or whatever just so I can download a MIDI or subscribe to a service or whatever. That is more of a headache than I am willing to put up with, and if I have to subscribe or sign up or whatever just so I can download a MIDI, sorry, but that's a hard no from me. So as long as you guys can keep these things in mind that I previously mentioned, I can probably get to your request. Links to the MIDI of the song that you are thinking of in question would be much appreciated. Most stuff I think I can find on VG Music, but links always help, because sometimes finding MIDI dumps of a game's soundtrack other than on VG Music is not easy. So yeah, basically I am opening the door to requests. Make sure there's a MIDI of it. Make sure that that the MIDI is easily able to find. If it's not on VG Music, make sure there's a MIDI dump. I'm not signing up for subscription services or signing up for a website or whatever, just so I can just so I can get access to a MIDI. And also keep in mind that YouTube does not inform me of comments I get on this channel, unless I actually check the comments tab under YouTube Studio. So keep that all in mind. But yes, if you guys have any requests for video game music covers, so long as there's a MIDI of it, let me know and I'll try to get around to it, because otherwise you may have to wait a lot longer before I get inspiration for tracks to cover. So yeah, take care, and yeah. Oh, also, just another quick thing. I brought up how I thought I had shot myself in the foot with my archives account without stating like whether I thought I would get rid of it or not. I don't know. I've already uploaded a fair bit to it, and I would be sad for all that I've already uploaded it to go away so quickly. So I don't know for sure if I'll keep it and try to upload to it later, or if I'll just delete it and upload all the stuff that I uploaded on there on my other channels. I don't know. I'm still thinking it through. So, yeah. Bye.